All right guys, so what we're going to do today is work on another activity which involves trying to grow some microbes up. Remember, microbes are really small. They're too small for us to see, but what we can do is actually give them some food to eat and then see how crazy they grow. So what you're going to need for this activity is a loaf of bread. Now, the trick on the loaf of bread, this is not product placement, but let me just zoom in here, is that this bread has no preservatives added to it, right? Or, oh, sorry, it says no preservatives, comma, ever. That's super important. And the reason that's important is because the preservatives in bread preserve the bread and they keep the microbes from growing. And so this bread has actually been funkifying for a while. And so let me just give you a little demo. If I were to pour this out here, this is pretty nasty bread. But it's really good to start with some bread like this. You can see, and I'll just do a little quick zoom in, you've got some serious mold growing on this bread right here. So that will just take off. But the idea here is to do a quick little science experiment with two sets of conditions. So you would get your bread, and whoo, this is pretty powerful smelling. You want to get a couple of Ziploc bags like this, and we're just going to take this as our control. So again, control is just a slice of no preservative bread, and we just stick it in the bag, and we're going to incubate it like that for about a week or 2 weeks, okay? Remember what that looks like, because we'll come back to it. This is the control, okay? This is going to be at room temperature, and we're not adding any water. It's just dry, like it came home from the store. So again, control, room temperature, no water. So you can guess that another treatment is going to be take that same slice of bread, no preservatives, and just sprinkle some water on it, or pour some water on it. And what we want to do is just get it moist. That's important because microbes get thirsty too. So we're just going to make it all moist like that. This one will be room temperature and moist. Oh, that's pretty nice. We'll just soap it up just like French toast here. Okay, so that goes into the bag, and we'll wait a couple weeks on that. And I'll just write, this is going to be room temperature and moist. And what we're looking to do is grow some microbes. So that's number 2. And we'll just do 2 other treatments. This one's sort of fun. We're going to do just another slice like this. We stick it in the bag, except that this one, I want you guys to stick in your freezer, okay? So you already know this was funky, so this is going to be frozen, but it's dry. That's number 3 slice of bread. And then our last slice of bread, this one's super fun. This one might be the best, and let's see if you guys can understand why. So again, we're doing French toast. We add a little bit of water, get that thing wet. Oh yeah, wet like that. Oh, that is great. And we stick it in the bag, but then we're gonna stick this underneath some kind of lamp. That's important. So we want to do warm and moist. And we'll come back and look at these in a second. Let me hold them all up here. So I got frozen and dry. I've got warm and moist. I've got room temperature and moist, so we can do a comparison of what that gets us. And I've got control, room temperature and dry. So we'll see what these look like in a couple weeks.